Greetings, I am Count Arcanus. Welcome to this video review. Today I have something rather special for you. It is a review of this, the Saberforge Bane Mk.II lightsaber. It has been completely redesigned from the Mark I. A lot of the detailing is different, the shape is different. So to take you briefly through some of the alterations, we have the shroud up here, which is longer than in the original Bane, and the back section in particular here has been altered. It is wider than the original Bane, which sat more flush. So in this instance, it sits proud of the body considerably more. The screws which hold the shroud in place have also been moved. They were previously up here, and they've been moved further down the body. That is because the retention screw for the blade has also been changed and repositioned. That is now seated here in the main body itself. We've also got these window details which have been added above the retention screw, and the claw has also been considerably redesigned. We have these slotted vents in the front and back of the claw section, and also these embossed sections where they do not go all the way through, but the metal has been indented to create a rather lovely pattern. As you can see, I have this particular Bane Mk.II in a custom finish with a black body and chrome plated emitter section shroud and pommel section, and the claw and grips themselves. The grips are considerably deeper than on the original Bane. They were a lot more shallow and were cut off lower down. Here they really sit up quite proud, which makes for a very firm grip when you're holding the saber. It has also been redesigned in fact, to comfortably fit for two-handed grip, something that people usually found a little difficult with the Bane Mark I. The Mark II has taken care of that. In the body itself, the ribbed section underneath has been narrowed so that there are a lot more raised sections, adding texture to the body, and the circular pattern on the back has been removed and replaced with this grooved design. The pommel is very different as well. This particular pommel now is screw threaded, which it was not originally, and the accent claw at the back is much more pronounced. The resonance chamber inside, where the grill is a lot deeper as well. So all in all, it has a much more aggressive look to the saber, and a more solid feel when you are holding it. It doesn't slide around in your hand the way the Mark I could do. Finally, this saber is running the brand new soundboard from Saberforge, the Sabercore 3.0. It's a new board. It's done away with the kill keys, so that we now have a micro USB recharging port, so that you can plug the saber directly into your computer, charge it up, change the sound fonts. It holds 3 sound fonts.
Dark side relic. Ominous.
And final one.
Dark side relic.
So it holds 3 sound fonts. You can change any aspect of the fonts. You can change things like the volume level and the individual sounds themselves. You can also alter things like the blade flicker. Should you desire it, you can turn that off so that you have a solid blade color, and basically make any alterations that you wish.
Dark side relic.
So let me put a blade in here and show you how it looks. So in here I have a 28-inch blade. I'm not particularly tall, so I tend to find shorter blades suit me better. You can get them in larger sizes, 32, 37, whatever suits your particular needs. I find with this saber, because the balance point is roughly here towards the front of the emitter, and my particular preferred gripping location is this far back, there's a good hand's width between the two, and I find that is more comfortable for my Mk.II style. The blade itself is being illuminated by a 12 watt plus in red, and it is very well lit all the way along the blade. It's very, very bright. Has a tendency to blow out my cameras, and as you can see now, the windowed sections here light up as well, which I think is a lovely additional detail. It balances really nicely. It has a really solid feel in the hand, and all in all, I think the job that Saberforge have done on redesigning this saber is fantastic. It's extremely comfortable and just a beautiful saber to look at. It's really one of those things where you just sit and you can admire it for hours. The chrome plating, as all chrome plating does, picks up fingerprints very, very rapidly, but that's a minor inconvenience, and frankly it just gives you an excuse to polish your lightsaber. So I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Saberforge Bane Mk.II and this sort of run through the details and alterations to the second Saberforge lightsaber to hold that name. If you have any questions at all about the differences between the Bane Mk.II and the Bane Mk.I, or any questions at all about handling or anything, please feel free to contact me and I'll do my best to answer your questions. I hope you've enjoyed being with me today, and may the Force be with you.